So send keys method is used to enter the text in the input box. Okay, input text box. Okay, the use of send keys method is used to enter the text in the specified whatever we are giving to the XPath, whatever the element we are giving in that element, it will enter the XPath. Okay, sorry, in that element, it will enter the text, okay, using this send keys function. Okay, send keys function is mostly used. Let's see the example for the send keys function. So let me go to any one of the application. Yeah, let me go to this swag lab only. So let me open this application. Okay, so what I want to do is like I want to do login for this application. I want to do login for this application. So let's first of all what we can do is like we can write a XPath for this application. So here how we can write XPath. So here what I will do is like input, and inside this I'll write at the rate ID equals to, within the single quotes, what I will do is like I will write user name. Okay, user name. So inside this I will paste this thing. So we got a username XPath. Let me paste one notepad. Let me paste in notepad. So this is for username, and I want to write a locator for password as well. So here instead of user underscore name, what I will do is like I will write password. So we also got password thing. And again, what I want to do is like I want to perform the text. Okay, sorry, I want to perform click operation. So for that also what I will do is like input type equals to ID. So here I'm taking this ID. Let's copy this thing and let's keep it here. Okay, so let's go to the Eclipse once and close this thing. Now I want to create yeah, I want to create a new class. So in Selenium examples, inside here, what I will do is like I will create a class, right click, yeah, new class, example for web element methods. Okay, example for web element methods. Okay, I'll click on this public static void main string args. So today we'll discuss all the examples, like whatever the example, like whatever the methods we have, we'll discuss all the methods. So let me copy this system.out.println up to here, and up to here like page load. So here what I did is like I have given the like I set the properties, and after that browser launch, maximizing the window. Now what I'm doing is like I'm passing this URL, copy and paste. Okay, so I want to find a element. So for that we have a method called driver.find element. Okay, driver.find element. Let me, yeah, driver.find element. Yeah, inside that we have a different type of locators. So we have 8 type of locators, right? So inside that what we will do is like we will write like a by.xpath. So this is the username. So I'm passing a username, and inside this what I will do, it will return as a web element, right? It will return a web element. So using that web element, we can say user element, or otherwise like we can say username field. Okay, you need to write like understandable way the variable name username field. Okay, so or otherwise like we can say user input box. Okay, so and again we need to import this thing. Import here. Let me copy this username input box dot send keys. Okay, dot send keys. So here what I'm doing is like I'm taking this username. So this is the one, right? Standard user. Okay. So using this send keys, what we will do is like we will enter the text in the input box. Let me run this code. Let's see whether it will enter the text or not. Browser got launched and browser maximized. It navigated to the SAC demo, we can say SWAG lab, and it entered the username. It entered the username. Okay. Same way, I want to enter the password. I want to enter the password. So can anyone guide me how to write, like how to enter the password? Same way, same way. There is no, yeah, yeah, web element, web element. Okay, web element, password, input box. Okay, then
driver dot
yeah, driver dot
find element
yeah, find element
export
yeah, by dot xpath. So inside this xpath, we need to pass the expression in the sense we need to pass the xpath here within the double quotes. And yeah, we need to end with semicolon. Then what we need to do, we need to take input box dot send keys. Okay, so whatever the password we have, you need to enter secret SAC. So let's enter this one and let's see whether it will work or not. Okay, do right click, run as Java application. So you can able to see it entered username and it entered the password. Okay. Then what I want to do is like I want to perform a click operation. I want to perform a click operation. Once we perform the click operation, I want to verify Swag Lab text is displayed or not. Okay, text is displayed or not. So for that, what I will do is like I will take a locator for this. Okay, this one is the logo one. So for this, what I will do is like I'll write a CSS for this. So every time what we are doing is like we are writing a XPath. So instead of this, I will write a CSS for this. Okay. So for CSS also, what we need to do is like we need to write brace and we need to mention a class instead of at the rate. we need to pass this class name. Okay, let's copy this one and keep it aside. Once we click it, we need to verify this swag lab. Okay, so okay, so what we will do is like now I want to click on login button. I want to click on login button. So web element login button, then driver dot find element find find element by dot xpath. So inside this, what I will do is like I will pass this login button xpath. Okay. And here I want to perform a click operation. Then login dot click. Okay, login dot click. Okay, so why we are getting error here? Can anyone tell me? Why we are getting error here?
Driver should be small.
Yeah, driver should be small. Okay. Let's run this code and let's see whether it will work or not. Right click, run as Java application. So it entered and it came to this page. Okay. So means like it entered the username, it entered the password, and it clicked on login button. Okay. Now let's see whether this swag lab is displayed or not. How we will check? We have a method called is displayed in web elements. Okay. So what I will do is like I'll write like web element app logo driver dot find element by dot xpath. Inside this, what I will do is like not xpath. We are using CSS for every time we are using like xpath. So now let's try differently and we'll use xpath here. Sorry, CSS here. Okay, this is a CSS. Like this, we'll write a CSS. Okay, without any double slashes and without any at the rate, we'll use this. Okay, so let's paste this thing and it will return me a web element. So what I will do is like I will write app logo dot is displayed. Okay, is displayed means this one is displayed or not. So if it is displayed, then it will return me like true. Okay, is displayed return a boolean value for us. You can able to see boolean org.openqa.selenium.webelement is displayed means it is returning a boolean value for us. Okay, so for your reference, what I will do is like I will create a boolean variable. I'll create a status, just making as a status. Let me over this thing. Okay, so let's print this thing. Okay, or otherwise what I will do is like I will make a condition here status. What I will do for the verification thing what we are doing. So here I will do like app logo is displayed. App logo is displayed. Okay. Else, 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 what I will do is like app logo is not displayed, or we can say app logo is verified. Like it's upon like depends upon us. like app logo is not displayed like that, I will write. Let's see. Let's run this code. Right click, run as Java application. So it entered and it came to this page Swag Lab, and here we'll see app logo is displayed. App logo is displayed means it is displaying. So if in case, what I will do is like I will write a wrong CSS. Okay. And let's run this code. What will happen? Okay. We came to this page and it is checking. Okay. It is finding whether that element is displayed or not, like that. And once it is not found, then it will throw an exception. Okay, it will throw an exception for what kind of exception it throw? No such element exception it throwing. Okay, no such element exception we are getting because the element is not there, because we have given 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, so this is the like example for is displayed. And one more thing, like whenever you are writing a like whenever you are finding the element and all, so at that time what we need to do is like we will use this thing. Okay, whether the element is displayed or not, and whether the element is enabled or not, whenever you are doing the automation, right? For that, at that time what we need to do is like first of all we need to check whether the element is present or not, and whether the element is enabled or not. And after that, if the input box is there, first of all we need to clear that input. Okay, so let's add this clear thing here. For example, if the text is already present in the text box, so we need to clear this thing. Okay, so let's use this method here also. Okay, instead of input password, sorry, password, yeah, password input box. Like earlier it was user input box, I changed to password input box. Means whenever the input box is there, so first of all we need to clear that thing, and after that we need to enter the text. Okay, and one more thing, if you want to like check that user box is displayed or like enabled, so for that also what we need to do is like user dot input, sorry, user name underscore input dot is displayed, means we are checking is displayed. And one more thing, what we are checking is like same thing I will do here, that is like is enabled. Okay, is enabled, so we'll use in the if condition. Okay, we'll use in the if condition. Let me show you that thing as well. So if the user input is displayed, and then I will check one more condition. If user input box is enabled, then only I need to enter the text. Okay, then only I need to enter the text. Same thing I will perform here also. So instead of this user input, not user input, like password input text box, whether it is displayed and whether it is enabled, then only I want to enter the password. Okay, and same thing, this one also we can check for login button, also we can check for like this. So whenever we are writing all this code, this one is like we are repeating the same code. You can able to see we are repeating the same code. For that we will use a reusable methods going forward. Okay, let's run this code. Once these two things are, one more close I need to do here. Here also I need to give one more close. Okay, so once I run this code, let's see whether the element is displayed and enabled or not. Then only it will enter the username and password. You can able to see the element is displayed and enabled, and here also we are checking the Swag Lab. Okay, are you getting right? The examples for is displayed and example for is enabled, and also the example for is clear. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So and one more thing, like I want to get, like we have another method. Another method we have, let's see, we have get text method. Okay, get text method. So what I want to do is, like, I want to get the password. Okay, I want to get the password text. Okay, this one. Okay, I want to get this text. Okay, secret sac sauce, sorry, this one I want to get. So how we can get, let's write XPath for this. Div. This one is a class, right? Okay. Okay, so we get this one. So inside this password for all users I want to get. So what I will do is, like, I will write h4. Once I'll copy this thing, then same thing I want to follow whenever, like, okay, what I will do is, like, all users, instead of all users, I want to read the text from the input I want to enter. Okay, so let me do one thing. Instead of this h4, okay, let's see whether we will get this text or not, first of all. So here, what I would not find element. Before that, what I will do is, like, write like web element get password, and I will write, like, I'll copy this thing instead of, so here what I will do is, like, I will copy this XPath and I'll paste it here, and get password dot get text. Okay, get text is a function which will return the text whatever present in the application. Okay, so here string text, and I want to pass instead of this. Okay, so first of all, let's print this, what is coming, we'll check, and after that we'll pass. Okay, save, right click and run. Let's run this thing. Something is happened here. Okay, so guys, one more thing, like whenever you are getting this kind of error, right, whenever you are getting just like observe carefully. So whenever you are getting this kind of error, like org open qa selenium session not created, means like the driver got changed, the driver version got changed. Due to that, the session is not creating. Due to that, session is not creating. Okay, so what I will do is, like, I want to check my browser version. Okay, browser version means, let's go to this and go to help, and you can able to see 11307. This one, like, this browser version got changed, means the driver got changed. means Chrome driver version is changed. Whenever Chrome browser version is changed, we need to change the Chrome driver version as well. Okay, so let me run one more time for cross checking. Yeah, now it got worked. But whenever you are seeing, first of all, you need to check whether the browser version is changed or not, like that. Okay, so a session not created means there is a two ways. One is like you need to understand whether the browser version got changed, Chrome driver version got changed or not, like that you need to verify. And one more time you need to try to run, like whether it is working with the same driver or not. If it is not working, you need to change the driver. Okay, so here we are getting all users, and after that we are getting this thing, right? So I want to split this thing. Okay, so how we can split this thing? So we are getting this thing. So here text is there, the output is like this. Where is a console? It's not responsive. Okay, this is the general console. So here it is. So I want to get this thing. So what I will do is like I will split this string. I'll split this string with the help of semicolon. Okay, so how we can split this string? Let's see. So everyone aware about string handling, right? So what I will do is like I will write like split. So inside the split, what I will do is like I'll split with colon, and it will return me a string password. Okay, it returned me a string. So what I will do instead of here, I can do password actual password. So here password of one I will pass. Okay, password of one I will pass, and here also I will pass this actual password. Okay, so and one more thing I will do here, dot trim. Trim means it will remove all the extra spaces. Okay, so let's take before that I want to show you, want to print. So system.out.println, what I will do is like I will print this actual password thing as well. And also I want to enter this. Okay, save, right click, run as Java application. Let's see what it will happen. Okay, it entered the username, it entered the password and all these things. So now you can able to see the secret sauce. So like that will get. Are you getting right? How I split the string and all? Are you guys understand how I split the string?
No, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, I will explain you one more time. So here, what I will do is like I got a string. Okay. I read I read the string from application. Okay. With the help of this locator. Okay. So once I got whenever you are writing like driver dot find element by dot x path and using this web element, what I'm doing is like I'm getting the text. Okay. I'm getting the text. So what kind of text I'm getting? Let me go to this here. What I'm getting is like I want to get all these text. Okay. For that, what I did is like I have written a locator. Okay. I have written a locator like the slash slash div at the rate class equals to login underscore password. So what it will return me like the password for all users, and this password has given. Okay. So what I want to do is like I want to get only this secret sauce. Okay, this password. Okay, so okay, I want to get this only this password. So for that, what I will do is like I have did is like I did like split. I used a split function because in string handling we have a method called split. Okay, so using that I separated with colon. I separated with colon. Okay. Colon is coming here. So I separated with the colon. So whenever I separated with the colon, the split method returns a string array. Okay. Returns a string array. So in that string array, generally it will store the string array stores the data in the form of indexes, right? So for that, what I have did is like whenever I separated with the colon, colon, so it comes into the 0th position and it comes into the first position. Okay. So what I did is like I have taken the first position, means I like omitted the 0th position and I have taken the first position, like first index. So it is returning me the first index value, that is like secret sauce password. Now now is it clear? Uh, is it clear, right, Kishore?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are using split method. Using that, we are splitting. Means we are separating with the semicolon colon. So it gives it two parts. One is like 0th index and another one is like first index. So I'm taking the first index. Okay. Just remember this split function. Using this split function, what we will do is like we will split the string. Okay. So far, what we discussed is like we discussed is displayed, is enabled, get text. Okay. And like if you want to get whenever in your test case, they ask you to validate the CSS properties, means they want you to validate the colors. Okay. They want you to validate the colors of that particular particular element. Okay. So at that situation, we have a method called get CSS value. Get CSS value. So let's take that example. So what they want, like there is a business requirement. They want to validate this button color. They want to validate the button color. Okay. So we have like attribute called yeah we have a attributes like the class and all. So inside that we have a button class. Okay, submit button action. So inside that we have a CSS property that is called background color. So they have given a specific color to it. So for that I want to validate this color. Okay. So let's see how we can validate that thing. Already we have a button, right? So what I will do is like I want to validate this button color. Okay. So first, before clicking, I want to validate that thing. So what I will do is like here, driver dot, yeah, login button, button dot dot get css value, get css value. So inside that css value, what I want to pass is like here we have a background color, we have a background color. This is the property, css property. So I pass this css property, and also it will return me a string. Okay, this get css value, it will return me the string. So here what I will do is like I will write like a string text, or otherwise like css value. Once I have written this css value, so then I want to do the validation. So here what I will do is like css value double equals to yeah, so whatever the value is coming here, I'll copy this thing. This will fail because it will give the RGB color. So we want to get that RGB color. So here what I will do is like a dot equals. Okay, this one is the function. Using that we will compare, it will compare the content of the text, generally equals method. So inside this, what I will do is like system.out.println CSS value is valid, or we can say verified, or we can say verified. Okay, so it's up to you, like it depends upon you, like how you write. Like we'll get not valid. Now we'll get the result as not valid. Let's run this code. And also what I will do is like I will print that CSS value. It will give a RGB color format. Then we will copy and paste this here instead of this hash 3BC91. So it's clicked, but you can able to see the CSS value is not valid. Okay, so let me copy this RGB thing, and instead of this whatever the color we mentioned, we removed this thing. Okay, and let's run this code one more time. Now it got entered, and then in the console we can able to see the CSS value is verified. Okay, are you getting right? Whenever you were whenever one of your test case, they will ask you to validate the color of the button or color of the logo. So at that time you need to use this get CSS value method, and you need to do the validation. Okay, is it clear?
No, Farooq, we need to, check on that button,
Yeah.
for getting this CSS.
Yes, actually, like whatever the buttons or logos, like some of the test cases, they have written like this. They have write like this. You need to verify this green color whenever we are selecting the element. So at that time, the green color need to appear, or like the color need to change. So at that time, we will use this thing, get CSS value. So using this method, we will validate that thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So is it clear, right, everyone? Okay, so yeah, so we have like a tag name, so you can use this function as well. Most of the times we'll not use this tag name and all. And submit also we will not use much Okay, just we have a click thing, right? So that, and one more important thing, that is like get attribute. So this will also return us the text format. So using this also we will validate that particular thing. Let's see the example for this get attribute. So what I will do is like I will go here, and what I will do is like I want to validate this. I want to validate this login button value. So let's verify how we can validate this thing. So here, instead of CSS property and all, what I will do is like just simply I will write like string uh, yeah string login attribute value. You can say login attribute value. So here what I will do is like I'll write like login button dot get attribute. So we have an attribute called value. So you can able to see here you have attribute value called login. So attribute like value. So it will return me a login. Please. Yeah. So so it will return me a value, like whenever I'm writing like value. Okay, whenever I'm passing get attribute, the attribute value, like I'm passing value, so it will return me a login. Okay, so here I will write like value, and let's print this. Login attribute, save, and you need to pass with the double quotes. Right click, run as Java application. Okay, let's verify that thing as well. So now you can able to see we are getting login attribute value. Okay, so like this we will check the most of the methods we covered. Okay, give me a minute, I'll plug the charger. Let me stop this recording.